Hi YouTube. I am really excited about a project that I just put together. If you're like me at summertime and you're looking outside and you're trying to spruce things up, and I was trying to figure out a way to replace my outdoor upholstered furniture, and I was looking at the price of the upholstery and I might as well just buy an entire new outdoor set. I was really appalled by the prices, and to be honest, I'm just too cheap. And so I was looking around for some solutions, but I don't have 18 million years to spend on something like this, and I also don't want to spend $18 million. And I came up with an actually really inexpensive and quick solution that I thought that I would share with you all. I have some outdoor furniture that is upholstered. The measurements of them are about 42 inches long by 20 inches wide. And what I did was I found some sturdy drapery panels that are 84 inches by 28 inches. And I will show you what I did. It's actually pretty quick and easy, and the panels only cost me $5.50 each. So let's get to work. So here I have my curtain panel. And here I have, look, that's disgusting. And cleaning it really doesn't help. And you'll have to excuse it, it's really, really dirty, but I live in the Washington area. So if I were to clean it and leave it out to dry, it would take me 2 more weeks before it was dried and not raining and I could get back to it. So it is what it is. So anyways, you just lay this out on your curtains, and you want to have your cushions. You've got your curtain panel. And then what I have here is industrial Velcro, and then scissors, and you want to use crappy scissors because the adhesive is no good for your good scissors. You sewers out there know what I'm talking about when I say good scissors. And I use Aleene's Fabric Fusion. Now I'll say this, so hopefully YouTube won't remove my video. I don't get paid for endorsements. This is just my personal opinion. I personally like using Aleene's Fabric Fusion because it's waterproof and it adheres permanently to fabric. So here we go. So what you do is you just take your length, go down, and you cut. And again, because they're not the greatest scissors, it takes a second to cut it. This is probably the hardest part of the entire project. And then I put that down there. Okay, so you'll want to make sure that the plastic part of the Velcro is on your upholstery piece and the soft part goes on your panel. That way, when you wash the cover, you won't have any problems. Okay, so then you take the backing off the Velcro. It's really sticky. Okay, then you take your Fabric Fusion, and you want to make sure to pay special attention to the edges here, so that when you're removing the Velcro pieces, that's going to take a lot of stress, and you want to make sure that that piece stays intact. So I just go along the edges in a little squiggle down the middle. Same thing with the other side. Generous, but not too generous, because if it's leaking out all over the place and you go to adhere the Velcro to the fabric, you're going to accidentally adhere the fabric to your upholstery piece here, and that's definitely not what you want. So you want one piece here at the top part of the upholstery piece. Here's the leg part. Okay, and then at this point, just kind of pull my fabric over, get everything straightened out. Okay, so everything looks good. So then you take your soft piece of your Velcro. Okay, mix them up. I did. I'm glad I checked. That would have made me sad. And then you just adhere it to the other piece. And you do the same thing. And then you pull your fabric over. And you put it into place. And the adhesive that's on the Velcro is probably enough to keep it where it needs to be while the glue dries. But I tend to like to overdo things, so I have some books I stick on there for weights. And I'm going to pull this out of the way. So then that gets to sit and dry. This one has already dried. And so first thing you want to do is to pull up the Velcro and make sure you haven't inadvertently glued any of the pieces of the fabric directly to the upholstery piece. Oh, and you definitely don't want to put it back on like that, because then you're going to end up with an inside-out cover. Okay, so now you take it and you flip it around. Okay, and I'm kind of matching up where my Velcro is to help me line everything up nicely. Now I've got some straight pins. And you just pull them together and pin them. And another great thing about this project is that it doesn't have to be perfect. It doesn't seem to affect the overall outcome. It's pretty forgiving. And this one you don't want to pull too tight because we don't have that end secured. So just be as straight as you can. you get to the top here, all you have to do is take this corner, pinch it, and fold it in. Again, nothing fancy. It doesn't seem to affect the overall outcome. And then of course you do the same thing to this side, but when you do this side you can pull a little bit tighter because we do have this side secure and it's straight. So you do the same exact thing to this side. And then what you do is you run it through the sewing machine. I'm using a zigzag stitch on mine. A sturdy straight stitch would probably be fine. But zigzag is a little bit more sturdy, so why not? See, so you can see here, just got it stitched. And there's that corner, stitch straight. Nice and simple. And then you can turn it right side in. And see, it's pretty nice. Then you just slip it over, secure with your Velcro, and you're good to go. And I'll show you what that looks like. I have one outside here that's done. As you can see here, the one to the right is the one that's been redone, and the one to the left is the old one. And the good thing about this is that because the fabric is so inexpensive and this is such a simple project, you can make several. So you can have them for different occasions, for your different moods, one to wash, one to put on. Use your imagination, you know? Have fun.